Hello, my little roses, and welcome back to Aria's story. Yeah, we are finally in the last chapter, and yeah, last episode we also got some memories from Aria, or at least she got some back. We don't know what exactly memories she got back are. We didn't see them, but we know it as, yeah, if you can see it, but not what she gained. We have also already met the librarian. So the green-haired boy was also the librarian we saw at the start of the game. So yeah, today I will be doing probably 2 uploads. As I already mentioned, I will do a winter or a Christmas special. I have the game already. I will record it after I edited this video. So yeah, it might be coming out a little bit late as I'm recording this here right now at 6:30. So yeah, I will, like always, record 40 minutes, but today might be a bit shorter as we are in the last chapter. So let's hop into the game. I also think this game might have multiple endings, but I am not entirely sure. The heavens are such a beautiful sight to behold, especially the starry heavens. Or star? I think starry, I don't know. How wonderful it must be to have my own star. How beautiful. Okay. I guess we have to give you a star. Oh, that's the place in the library she fell asleep. That tree. Yep, that's the tree where she fell asleep and woke then up in this place. Or kind of this place. It's the same kind in my world of library. My favorite place to read. You've got excellent taste. Oh, he's back. Wait, he's blonde-haired. The shirt was green. Whoops. Do you remember when we decorated the tree with those stars? We all wrote a wish on each star and placed it there. So many people, big or small, traveled to the library to be able to write a wish for their own. How fun it was. This was my favorite place to read, for sure. I like to read under the wishes of everyone in the world. I hope they all can come true. What did you write on yours? I wrote, shush. Whoa, you scared me. That's not good for my poor little heart. If you tell me what you wish won't come true. Oops, you're right. I remember when I was little, I often went with my grandpa to watch if there were shooting stars on a little hill outside of a city. And I had those really dumb wishes. The only one that I can remember, I wished for a dragon. Yes, not a pony or something else. No, a dragon. I was something else, I guess. There's something I want to talk to you about. And he's already gone. Well, sad. He left. Well, there's the star that we can... You've obtained a star. You can give that one book that wishes a star. It was kind of really guessed that there would be a star in this place. Or by this door. But yeah, give the star. Yeah. Is this for me? What a beautiful star. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Oh, they got a key. Do you want this key? You'll have to win the game to get it. Would you like to play? Sure. What game though? Oh. It's a guessing game. I was always great at those. And those books are really slow, so kind of easy. Do I have the key? Yes. That's right. Next round will be even harder. I'm ready. No, they are a bit faster. I know where it is. Yes, they have the key. That's right, the next one will be even harder. No problem for me. Ah, no, there are more books. I think it was the middle one. Yes. That's right, the game is finished. You deserve the prize. You've obtained the bird key. This was actually kind of gassed, as they were then really fast. But I did it. Or we did it. The door's locked. Yeah, sure. If that key fits, then sure. So many birds. Kind of looked like doves. Ah, that's the owl. You're the owl that delivered that letter to me before, aren't you? Oh yeah? Would you like to come with me? Well, we got now an owl in our party. Oh, well, that's nice. We still got no key for the other door. Did the birds just move? Oh, I guess I'm just going a little bit crazy, like always. Correct. As if you have watched my videos, you know, every time we make a new episode, I save it somewhere else. Do you like my flower collection? There's a flower for every color of the rainbow. All the colors? You must be missing one. The green one. Oh, you found out. All I want to is complete my collection. Okay. I guess the green one is missing. I guess you have to look for a green flower then. This is going to be interesting. Maybe here, as there's grass. No, I guess not. I have no idea. Maybe in here? Doesn't seem like it. Can we go one back? Yes, we can. Up there it is. Can you get me that green flower up on the bookshelf, please? Also, I will definitely get a new microphone. I hope it will be a better quality than this one. It will be one I will put on the side of my desk. I screw it on it, and then I have an arm where I can move the microphone around. Before I would even do a video, I would test how it sounds at the best. And yeah, you've obtained the green flower. Thank you very much. I really hope that this will make the quality of my voice better for everyone to enjoy. And the game just lagged a bit. I hope that wasn't too bad for you guys. Okay, I guess you just have to insert that flower into the flower pot. Place the green flower in the vase, or the vase. It looks more like a flower pot, but okay. A green flower, that's just what I needed. My collection is now completed. Thank you. And we can move on. You wanna go back to your room? Thank you very much for helping me. Oh, I guess that bird can teleport. Wish my birds could do that. Oh, they're also sweet. Books leave an impression on you. I can't believe I used to hate them. You used to hate books? Yep. When I was younger, I despised them. My father was the previous librarian, and I had to help him out. I didn't like to be surrounded by books. I thought they were boring. Even then, as per family tradition, I had to become the next librarian. Now I love books. I can't imagine my life without them. I'm also pretty good at drawing. Some illustrations appear in some books. What made you change your mind? That's a secret. If I tell you, I won't be a mysterious boy. That's not right. You gotta tell me the rest of the story. Sorry, please don't be mad at me. Aria, do you believe that the rules are meant to be followed or broken? Well, they must need to be followed. I see. That's what you think? I think the exit's near. Our world is waiting for you. Okay. But at least for once we saw him run off. Most of the time he just vanishes. That's him. A portrait titled The Librarian. Yeah, that's him. Oh, here's the desk. Can we sit in this chair? No, we can't. Well, for funny. This is probably something like that. This is where the reader is sitting. Yeah, that's for her. And there would be children sitting, or grandparents, or elderly people, and listen to what she's reading, as she's a storyteller. A portrait titled The Storyteller. This must be, what was his name? Right, Lewin, or however you pronounce that. This must be his desk where he wrote his books. A portrait titled The Writer. Correct, he was the writer. And that's a sofa, or something that should at least resemble her, with a lot of books. The portrait titled The Bookworm. I'm none of that. Well, I could be a writer, but I suck at writing, so yeah, no. Pass. A book titled The Meaning of Names. Do you want to read it? Sure. Which name would you like to read about? Aria. Aria means air in Italian. In music, an aria is usually a solo and an opera. That's nice. My name means I don't know what it's in English right now. Yeah, I have to Google it. Let me just check that right quick. I think it should continue my clock. Yeah, it's continuing. There, I need the translator. Okay. No, I need it from German to English. Alright, it would just mean princess. Interesting. Do you want to read it? Yeah. It was also smelling flower, something like that. Something with a flower. It was a long time ago when I looked up. In the Victorian language of flowers, dahlia signifies elegance and dignity. Yes, I want to know it from Lewin. Lewin is a name divided from Leowin, meaning a dear friend. Oh, that's nice. There's a window up there. Clocks. A book titled The Legend of the Quill. Read. Once upon a time there was a quill with the power to create and erase whatever was written in it. People wanted to have this powerful object, and so they waged war to have in their hand. To keep it from falling into the wrong hands, a family took it upon themselves to hide it away and protect it for generations. Since then, the whereabouts and knowledge of the quill was lost in time. To time. Legends are very interesting. I wonder if they are real. Nobody knows. They are legends after all. But yes, legends are really interesting. I can't sadly remember what was my favorite one. But yeah. Let's say you finish reading a book that you really like, but you hate the ending, huh? What would you do if you could change that ending? Would you change it? Or respect what the author has written? I wouldn't change it. So you say, sorry for asking you weird questions. I promise, it's the last I'll ask you. I wouldn't change it as well as it is intended to be like that. And you should be open to everything. Wait. Where am I wrong? It's always the best to be open to everything. Especially if you have a love interest. It often happens that you don't have the same interests, and you should be open for that what they like, and you should be open for what you like. You don't need to like it, but you need to respect them that they are liking it, and maybe find some that you both like as well during that process. Would be great, or not. I'm pleased to see you again, miss. Do you remember me? I'm Romeo and Juliet. We met at the beginning of our journey. I'd never forget a book like you. It seems we've reached the end of this library. Let us give you a farewell and a billion thanks for what you've done for us. Please let us assist on your final time. Fish. I put on African show to welcome you to this library. This time to give you an extra farewell to send you off. Oh, they created a lovely book. Okay, stairs for me again. Book stairs. Kinda sounds funny. And I guess we're at end now. Yep. Such is the truth. I cannot believe it. Now I understand. All the three together in one room. And now Aria's here as well. Oh, we don't even have to move her. That's nice. Aria, we've been waiting for you. What? Aria, I thought you disappeared. You've arrived for mistake. I hadn't disappeared. I was teleported to this room. But finally, all four of us are reunited. Now we can go back to our world. We just have to open the door. Wait. Did something happen? Clyde, please tell me the truth. The truth? What are you talking about? I'm sorry, Leon. I lied to you when I opened the pink door, and I found this photo. No. They were childhood friends. This photo was taken 6 years ago, the day when us four became friends. I don't understand how I could forget something as important as this, but now I remember it all. When I went to the library for the first time, I met a young writer, and we became friends. We were always together. That writer's name was Leon. Later we met a storyteller whose personality changed every day, but learned that she didn't need to act like anyone else to make friends. Her name was Dahlia. Lastly, we met Clyde, the son of the librarian. There was a boy who hated books, but was taught that he were marvelous, and was able to become the new librarian. This photo has given me the chance to remember many things. I remember how we all laughed together, how we played together, how we read together. And I also remember our death. No. Wait, she died? Well, that's interesting. What are you talking about? That can't possibly be truth. You must be tired. Let's go back to our world. That's enough. I don't want you to keep hiding the truth from me. Clyde, you shouldn't keep hiding it. I agree with Dahlia. If you don't tell the truth, then I will. Clyde. Do you know what this is? My family has hidden away this quill for generations, keeping it from falling into the wrong hands. It was hidden away in a secret room in the library, behind a bookshelf. The librarian takes on the role of protecting it. This quill has the power to create and erase what is written with it, and so it had to be hidden away. But even then, I decided to break some rules. I used this quill to write you back into existence. Back into existence? What do you mean? As you know, you died a month ago. We were all heartbroken, and you couldn't believe what happened. I tried to bring you back with this quill, but it didn't work. This only has the power to create and erase. It can't resurrect a real person. Meanwhile, Leon started writing a book. He barely slept and ate. He became obsessed. And as a result, he forced his hand to become too much and injured it, which is why he wore that bandage. Dahlia and I were convinced about him. We needed to find out what he was writing about. It was a book about you and your adventures in the library. But that... Yes, this world is based on the book that Leon wrote, and I made it a reality using this pen. So I put the three of you in this fake world and gave you new memories to forget the harsh truth. Leon, the original author, was able to remember everything, and so did Aria. My goal was to see if you were able to act like the real Aria, so you could replace her, so all four of us could go back to our world. I suppose my plan was stupid. I'm sorry. I was so selfish. I'm sorry. Clyde. So that's what happened. Now I understand. I clearly remember the moments of my death, but I couldn't understand why I still was alive. Thought it had been just a nightmare. What I remember from that day. I remember when I went to the forest that's near the library to pick up some flowers for your birthday. While I was making a flower crown, I heard a noise, and then the thing I saw was an arrow. Your parents told us that you didn't come back home that night, so we split up and went looking for you. I was the one who found you in the forest. You were lying on the ground with a flower crown in your hand. And an arrow pierced your heart. It shows what I imagined. What had happened was the forest supposed to be safe. It's illegal to hunt there. My family also takes care of protecting the forest. But that day there was a hunter, illegally hunting for animals. One of us reached you. The police tried to find the culprit, but the hunter ran away. We don't know who did it. That means I died because of another person. Yes. This is so frustrating. That person stole my future, and didn't even have the courage to recognize it. There are still so many things I wanted to do. Because of that person, It's so unfair. Aria. I want to keep living. I don't want to leave you guys yet. You can do it. I have done everything possible so you can continue living. I will change everything one's memories. Nobody will remember the day. Thank you. But that's not possible. I'm not Aria. You are. You're just like her. The real Aria is in her grave. This life belongs to her. I'm not human. I'm not real, just like everything that is this library. For us, you're real. What does it matter? You're not human. You're our friend, either way. Friend? I'm a friend? Of course you are. What's on your mind? I want to stay by your side, but I don't want to replace Aria. If it's true that you're okay with me not being a human, I would like to keep living. Aria, what do you mean? I don't think you shouldn't be calling her Aria anymore, huh? Leon, I see you understand what I mean. Do you think my idea is selfish? Even if it were, that's not a bad idea. Who said you can't be selfish? That already makes you different from Aria, which is what you want. Leon, do you mind explaining us what you're talking about? I want to continue living, but I don't want to be Aria. I want to be my own person. Your own person. I want to live like a normal human, but I don't want to be a replacement for Aria. I want to live my own life. Even if you say that, you're still identical to Aria. That's not entirely true. She doesn't act exactly like Aria. I've noticed quite a few differences. What differences? She lied to me. You told me you hadn't opened the book, but that was a lie. The real Aria would never lie about something like that. When she did something wrong, she admitted it. Now that you mention it, it's true. Besides, do you remember when that doll wanted to attack us? I told you to escape, and you did. Aria wouldn't have stayed with me anyway, so as not to leave me alone in that situation, and it wouldn't have ended well. You trusted me. But what really made me realize that you were different was when you decided to use my knife. For a moment you seemed like a different person. You are more stubborn, but also less naive than the real Aria. These are suitable features of your true personality hidden under Aria's personality. But they exist, and that means you can be different. Really? Why would I lie about something like that? Wait a second. Leon? I asked her some questions to confirm that she is indeed the same as Aria. I even told Aria to tell me everything she did. And you really think some questions are going to tell you how a person really is? I am the one who's been by your side all this time. I can confirm that she is not exactly the same as Aria. I tried to kill her several times, so that all this could end, because I knew she wasn't real. But in the end, I couldn't do it, because I wanted her to continue living. She's an Aria. You wouldn't have been able to kill her. She can die in a normal way. For her to die, she must be erased with the quill. In fact, I'm the one who killed Aria. Clyde, We've already told you many times that you don't have to feel guilty about her death. It wasn't your fault. Nobody could have protected it. But I went to the forest because I mentioned it. I liked those flowers. She wanted them to be a gift for my birthday. If I hadn't said anything, Aria would still be alive, and none of this would be happening now. That's why I want to fix my mistake. There's nothing to fix because it wasn't your fault. Stop blaming yourself, Clyde. I understand how you feel. I know you want me to replace Aria, but that's not what I want. It's not who I am. If you don't accept my decision, I understand. But then I'll ask you to erase me. Erase you? I can't do something like that. Then will you let me live without replacing Aria? Do you accept my decision? Let's just go with I accept it. And as some of you guys might know, I haven't saved entirely, so we can see what happens if we say the truth or don't even enter the room. So yeah, thank you. That's a decision that Clyde should make. You're the only one who should decide in your own life. If you want to erase yourself, we will accept it. If you want to live, we'll also accept it. I agree with Leon, but there's a problem. You have the same memories, personality, and appearance of Aria. Even if you keep on living, you'll still be Aria. Then let's just have to change. Change? Yes, I've already thought about it. Clyde, I want you to erase my memories about Aria's life. Please erase my whole past from my mind. You want me to erase everything? That would mean you... Yes, I will live as someone with amnesia. But from now on, I will create my own memories and become my own person. But you may end up remembering the truth again. This time, I had to modify the memories of all the people who knew Aria and create this place from scratch. Managing all this at once was really very hard for me. I didn't have enough strength to do it. That's why everyone was able to remember the truth. But if we only have to manage the memory of one person, there will be no problem. Besides, to make sure there won't be any problems, a real writer will use the quill this time. You want me to use the quill? I'm not a writer. You need her to be as human as possible. Only a real writer can do it. Would you be okay with it? Yes, that's what I want. But there's something that worries me. If I become a different person, maybe we won't be friends anymore. I could have a terrible personality. We all have very different personalities, and we are still friends. If I can be friends with someone as cold as Leon, I can be friends with anyone. That's kind of mean. If I can be friends with someone as annoying as Clyde, I can be friends with anyone. Okay, they both seem to be have a little hate friendship, but not in a bad way. What matters is that you'll be happy even if it's not with us. I see. Are you sure? That my idea is possible, and maybe even complicated. It's complicated, but I like changes. Before using it, I will study the skill thoroughly. Glad I will need your help with that. Of course. I'll teach you everything I know. I'll study everything I need to make sure everything goes well. I'll make you as human as possible. I want you to grow, feel it, and die without always relying on the quill. You'll never be human, but I'll get you to live like a normal human. I'll show you. I'll find a way to do it. I've no doubt you will make it. After all, writers always try to make their characters as realistic as possible, right? Thank you. I must say that doing all that could take a long time. I'll have to do research on many things. No problem, I'll wait inside this library. In this library, you'll be alone. There are many interesting books and characters inside this library. I won't be alone. I suppose that's true. I have one last favor to ask you. Could you give me a new name? Oh, that makes sense. We'll no longer be Aria, so we need a new name. A new name. It's hard to think of one. Any ideas, Leon? Wendy? Wendy's a George's name. Wendy's, the restaurant. Sorry, it just popped into my mind. I don't have anything against that name. It's a good name. I like it. Now, you need to erase my memories and leave. It's a shame I won't be remembering you, but I can't wait to meet you all again. It's time to say goodbye. I'm sorry I made you suffer because of my selfishness. I hope that from now on you can live your life as you want. I have experienced a similar dilemma when I was little. I wanted to change myself because I wouldn't have more friends like that, but in the end I learned that I must be who I want to be. Become the person you want to be, not the person that others want you to be. I told you that I had no certain differences between you and Aria, but I haven't told you the last difference. Aria and I were best friends. She was like a sister to me, but I don't feel the same for you. It's different. Leon, don't be rude. Shh. Clyde, don't be so dense. I think Leon is trying to say something different. I'm sorry, no, I understand. But you want to remember anything you say now. I don't mind. It was fun to live this little adventure by your side. Thank you for everything. Enjoy your new life. Thank you so much. Thank you for doing everything possible so I can keep living with you. For giving me a chance to live a new life. I don't know what's going on to happen from now on, but I'm glad I met you. I'll see you soon. Do they also change your appearance? Yes or no? She's having a blast. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, we know this room. This was the room we first entered. I was wondering what was in that broken thing. Those are the portraits of them, and she doesn't know them anymore. Kind of sad, but it's like that, and we can't change it. That was our decision. There's the red and green book, the love flames, that bunny that tried to harm us, that lovely tree where we started our journey, the teddy bears, and the dolls. Oh god. Now she's in the horror chapter. Sorry if I sound sometimes a bit weird. It seems like my body is telling me I'm tired again. And I slept the whole evening. Yeah. Guess I will be always tired. Huh? Can you hear me? Are you okay? Can you hear my voice? Hey, wake up. Oh, they're older now. What? You finally woke up. How do you feel? Are you okay? Where am I? A forest? What are you doing sleeping in this forest? I don't know. I don't know where I am. You are in a forest near a town called Hollow. There's also a library nearby. What are you doing here? I don't remember. Try to remember something. I can't remember anything. It's like my mind is blank. Can you remember your name? My name... yes, I think I remember. Wendy. My name is Wendy. At least remember something. Do you remember anything else? Something about you? I don't remember anything else. Hey, she has no purple eyes. Not pink anymore. Oh, that's nice. I don't know what I was doing here. And I don't remember anything else about me either. I don't remember who I am. That's problematic. Seems that you have anesthesia. I really can't pronounce that word. I know it, but I can't pronounce it. It's always so annoying if I can't pronounce a word. I think I remember something else. A dream. I was dreaming that I lived inside a library. But I don't think that's going to help me discover who I am. It doesn't seem like a very useful information. I must be Lewin. You still haven't told me who you are. My name is Lewin. Haha, I knew it. It was kind of obvious. Do we know each other? It's the first time I see you. Really? And what were you doing in this forest at this time? I was just passing by. Really? That's suspicious. Suspicious? Why? So you're saying you were walking through a forest at night and found a person sleeping on the ground? It is too suspicious. Maybe you hit my head and that's why I don't remember anything. I can't trust you. Do you really believe that? It seems you have a great imagination. Don't laugh. It's a very serious situation. I know, but I'm trying to help you, I promise. You don't seem to have any head injuries, if that's what worries you. That's right. I apologize for accusing you for something like that. You don't need to apologize, it's completely normal. You're confused. So what will you do now? I don't know what I should do. I don't know who I am. Do you want to get your memories back? I don't care. Huh? I know it's weird, but I don't have any interest in knowing about my past. Perhaps this is a new opportunity to start from zero, or something like that. It's weird that I think that. There's nothing wrong with it. It's your decision. What do you plan on doing? I don't think you want to live in this forest. Now that you mention it, I don't have a place to live. What am I going to do? You can stay at my place. What? You can stay there while you decide on what to do. I'm not leaving you here. I live in a humble house, so don't expect too much. I can't do that. I don't know you. Besides, I don't want to bother your family. I live alone, with my sister. She would probably be glad to have company, since she always complains that I'm very boring. What kind of person would live with someone they just met? I don't know who you are. I don't trust you yet. What's the alternative? Staying at an inn? Do you have money? Let me see if there's anything in my pockets. They are empty. I have nothing. See? Stop being so stubborn and accept my help. You don't seem like a bad person, but I can't accept your help. We don't know each other. Do you like books? Why do you ask me that all of a sudden? Maybe you don't like a bad person. Look like a bad person, but you're a bit weird. Answer my question. Books. I don't think I'm very interested. I don't remember reading any though. I see. I'm a writer. A writer? Ah, sorry. I said I don't like them very much. Each person likes different things. I have written a new book in a long time. For the past 3 years I've been busy doing something very important. I haven't had much time to read books. Even though in the little free time I managed to finish a book that I started writing 3 years ago. You would do me a great favor if you read it and told me what you think. Since you don't like books, I consider it the price for my help. Really? Do I just have to read a book? Alright. That way won't feel so bad for accepting your help. I don't know much about books, though. I don't think I'll be able to be much of help. Don't worry about it. This is the book I want you to read. Let's see. Aria's story. Wait, it's way bigger than I expected. Do I have to read all this? Yes. Oh, I think I have a bad idea to help you. Really? You mentioned that you read The Poor before, right? That means your books aren't very popular. I see you're not afraid to speak your mind. I didn't mean to offend you. I'm not offended. What you said is true. I write books because I like to do it, though. But if they're good, that's a shame that others don't know they exist. That's why I'm going to help you make your books become better known. There's a town nearby, right? It's a perfect place to promote them. I can go to the town square and talk about the book. Please read Aria's Story, the new book for the young promising writer Leon. Something like that. What do you think of the idea? I think it's great. It's a wonderful idea. But you need to know what you're promoting, so you should still read it. Eh? But seriously, I thought you forgot about thing to read it. Now you have twice as much work. I take back my offer. You can't. I already accepted. Ah. Okay, I'll read it. But if it's a terrible book, I'll tell you. Even though we just met, I will criticize any flaws. Get ready. Thank you, Wendy. That's just what I want. I'm the only one who should be thanking you. If it weren't for you, right now I would be scared and alone. And you're hungry. Was that your stomach? No, it must have been some animal. Yeah, sure. Are you hungry? I'm starving. Let's go home. It's late. I'll prepare you something to eat. Tomorrow I'll show you the town and the library. I want you to introduce you to some friends. Wendy, from now on, your new life begins. Your own story. You just tell what you want to do and who you want to be. Are you ready? I am. I love how she looks. She looks gorgeous. Leon kind of looks weird. But, I like this old outfit more. Guess now there will be a cutscene. Or the credits. Okay, yeah. I will mute myself now. Alright, the contents are, the credits are over. I will be writing the number up for another time. And we achieved a good ending. Kind of surprised. Thought it would be the normal ending. But yeah, where did I put the pen? There it is. Well, that means there are multiple endings, and those who watched my previous videos, or I mean the previous Let's Play you did, Midnight Express, they knew that the white-haired girl we saw in the credits, that was Luna, the main protagonist in the first game I have Let's Played. So I was correct, it is from the same makers. Kind of obvious as the art style is completely the same, and they did reuse some models if I'm not wrong. But Midnight Express had only one ending, I know that. So to this I will be coming back once I have finished the Christmas special. I will also do a special video for New Year, as I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, and yeah, now let me write it up, because for some reason I can't do that at the same time. I should password. I write it to that so I know it. So yeah, we will be checking that out in another video, as I think we might be at a quite some time. Yes, we had it for 40 minutes actually. Surprised, thought it would be shorter. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the game so far. We got this time the good ending. I will check out if I can find somehow how to achieve other endings, so I can show it to you all. That will be probably after I made the Christmas videos though. So yeah, I hope you have a nice evening, day or morning. And don't forget to work hard in school, and don't be like me and failing literally probably one class. Wait, no, I don't think I'm failing it, but I'm not having good grades, even though I'm learning. So don't be like me, learn, have good grades, and don't care what others say about you. You are you, and you're perfect just the way you are. Goodbye.